Hey, we're back with another one. Welcome back to the channel, man. As you can see, I know what y'all thinking, that I must have some kind of deal worked out within soon. At this point, I don't, but I definitely need one. But as you can see, another Insoon product. It's called the Lavender Manor. This one has 1,960 pieces to go along with the Grape Chateau that we just showed you recently. Now all I need is the one from Lumi Bricks that looks like this as well. And I can't think of the name of it right now, but when I do, I'll let you know. I'm sure y'all know what I'm talking about. But anyway, let's get into it and see what this one ends up looking like. Here it is. Step one, the Lavender Manor. Step one consisted of 5 bags total. And this is what we have. It started out laying the base plates everywhere so you get the groundwork set up from beginning. We got a nice little stone path starting to take shape here. And this is part of what I would assume to be part of the manor right here, taking shape, the foundation of it. And we have a lavender field over here. We've got a nice little blue sign back here. And we've got pink and purple lavender plants along with a tree. And we also have a little water well with a bucket of water and a cute little white bunny. And this is the completed first step, again, of Lavender Manor. All right, let's get into it. Step 2 consists of 6 bags. Let's see what was added from step 1. And as you know, from step 1, we had the whole lavender field over here with the water well or the water pump, and the bucket of water, the little bunny rabbit, and so on. So we're going to move on. Step 2, you can now start to see the manor starting to take shape. You can see the details in the manor. We've got a lantern hanging right here. We've got some nice little columns that you got to walk through. You can see the brick formation starting to build. We're starting to put in a few windows here and there. If we go around the side of the building here, and we're going to turn it so we can see it a little bit better. You got to look through the lavender field and the tree, and you can see we have a barrel or 2 barrels. There's one small barrel here. Looks like it's holding a pickaxe and a shovel. And then we've got the bigger barrel with a squirrel sitting on top of it. And just more windows. And if we come back around and go to the other side, not really too much going on this other side, but we do have what seems to be a chicken coop with some chickens and a rooster. And we've got an egg right here in the middle of it. A couple of flowers scattered around. And as we turn it on around to the back to give you a sense of what's inside of the manor so far in step 2, we've got a plant up here above the window. We've got a picture on the wall We've got some purple crates back there in the back. Another picture on the wall. And we have a whole little kitchen set up with what looks to be like some type of boiling machine. We've got bags on the floor, more purple crates. You can see we've got the temperature going on the machine. We've got a bucket at the bottom of the machine to catch whatever wine or whatever liquid it's pouring out of the machine. I don't know if we can get a good view of it, but you can see we have some liquid in the bucket. Next to that, we've got a table with some flowers, a couple of bowls with some liquid and a flower in it. We got a pot sitting over there. We've got a bottle and a couple and some other things going on. But this is the completion of step 2. Step 1 was basically just the foundation and the grass and the lavender field with the sign and the tree. And step 2 consisted of actually starting the build of the manor, the things that are going on inside the manor, the chicken coop with the chickens and the egg, and we're off to the races, off to the races. So we'll be back and we'll talk about step 3 as we continue this build and we continue to video the progress of this build. Okay, we're back. Step 4 consisted of 5 bags, mostly plants and flowers. But you know, you can tell the progress is getting there. It's looking better and better. I like it so far. I like all of the colors and the way they all pop. Makes it look really nice. Really, really nice. So let's talk about step 4. Like I said, it was 5 bags. And just looking at the front, what we added on was this trellis. This trellis covered with all of these plants and the little blue jay right there, the little bird. Got vines coming down the side, vines coming down the front. What else happened? This little balcony. Also more flowers. Another vine coming down the front. We've also got this little flower pot right here on the top of the balcony, along with a kitten. And then we've got 2 more flower pots right here. So this is the things that you notice from the front that were added. And as you can see up under the nice little trellis is still the table with the 2 chairs. Also, nothing new added on to the side. So we'll go on around to the back. And as you can see, we continued with the completion of the wall and the completion of the first floor of the manor. We've also added a cypress tree to the corner over here and added an even taller cypress tree over here with this cypress tree. Now what else was added over here? It's a couple of flowers and a pumpkin patch, along with a little blue mushroom. I really like where we're headed. Really like where we're headed. Looking good, looking good. As you can see, nothing has been added inside other than we have now installed the lights. Don't know how well you can see them, but they are there, as you can tell from the wires. Let's press this back down. And a better look at the balcony. You can see what's going on there. And a better look at the top of the trellis. So, this is all that happened in step 4. Like I said, it was 5 bags full of just mostly plants and flower pieces. A few brick pieces to finish out the wall and the top off the floor. But I'm really happy with this build so far. It's looking really, really good. I love all the color. I'm a big fan of color. Just in case you didn't know, I keep mentioning it in my videos. I like color. And it looks good, especially when we got this tan building right here. So that's it for step 4. Be back shortly with step 5. Step 5. Step 5 consisted of 8 total bags. Step 5 was also the entire completion of the second floor. As you can see right here, we've got these little gold bar accents on the corners, front and back. We've got other little details right here, little columns right here on the sides as well. Right here. You still see the brickwork going on, and we've got the lantern light right here on the wall. Over here, we've got more floral or flowery pieces hanging off. We've got the little bar under the window, and we've got our little Lavender farm sign with lavender flowers on top. This is all the front part of the second floor. You can also tell that we've installed the lights on the second floor as well. And as we make our way around the second floor side of the building, right here we have more lights. More windows with the little bar under the bottom. We've got flowers. And you can see the gold bar pieces better. We make our way on around. You can start to see what's inside from the back. We've got a bag right here on the floor. We've got a table and chairs. We've also got flowers. We'll take a look over the side of it so you can see the table and chairs better. Look like we've got a cup on the table, some cheese, maybe a strawberry, some grapes. Look like they're having a little healthy breakfast there. It's a cup of milk, looks like it to me. You've got a nice little sign on the wall. And back here you've got a cabinet, not a cabinet, but a shelving system with certain little bottles and things in it. You've also got, from the front here, a nice little chair and a table, and then some stairs leading upward to the next floor, or the roof of the building, or the attic, should I say. And that's that for that. And the final side is just another Nice little window. And you can see the masonry bricks in the wall. I love all the detail that's going on with this building. I love the interior details in this building. As you can see again, since we forgot it, right up under the stairs, is you have a little small dresser-like table or whatever going on, which also has little bottles on it as well. It's a very, very well detailed building that I'm really enjoying. I'm glad I have it. And once again, this is step 5, the completion of the second floor. The entire second floor was in step 5. 8 bags total. And we have 2 steps left. So we showed you what step 5 was, which was the completion of the second floor. So this is what the building actually looks like now, with the second floor attached. Just wanted to give you a quick view of how far we've come in the progression of the building and just what it really looks like as we head into our last 2 steps of the building. Looking really good. Really good. So, Lavender Manor. Really liking it. And with that being said, we'll be back with step 6. So this is part of step 6. Step 6 consists of 5 bags. Right now we are 3 bags in. And this is what we have. I wanted to show you this and show you what's on the inside of it, because we're about to start putting on the roof. And I can't show you the inside if I put the roof on. So 3 bags in step 6, and this is what we have. We've got a nice little window right here. And as we make our way around to see the inside, we've got the stair railing right here to where we're coming up into the bedroom. We've got a nice little nightstand or little small dresser, whatever you want to call it, with looks like writing, like memo paper or whatever, and a little flower on it. We've got the bed next to it, and we've got a rug at the bottom with a kitten, as you can see. And that is all we have. So we now know where the owner of Lavender Manor sleeps, and that he has a kitten upstairs. So that's it. We'll be back with the following steps when we finish, and then we'll show you what it actually looks like on the manor. Stay tuned. All right, we're finally done. Step 7. Step 7 consisted of 5 bags. And also, the last 2 bags of step 6 also went into step 7, which was just the roof and the chimney. And as you can see, this roof right here was the last 2 bags of step 6. Step 7 started with this roof, and we've got the little bird on top. As you can see, we've got the roof going and ended with this roof and this chimney. That was all we had left in step 7. This is what we created, the beam going across the top. Now, I will say that I'm not a fan of the way that the roof goes on because it's not attached to anything. It just sits in place in these little slots. It's not really slots, but they have little anchors on the bottom, which I can take one off like this one. And you can see for yourself what I mean. Like, this is all it is. These 2 little things right here hold right in here. They don't even attach to the studs. They just sit down in here in place to keep the roof from moving. The roof is not actually attached to anything. That is the only downside to this build, for me anyway, that I dislike. It just sits there. Now, I mean, it's easily accessible if you need to take it off for whatever reason, which there's not really a reason to take it off, but that's all it is for step 7, just the roof and the chimney. That's what we have. So we'll give you an overview in the next video, which is coming up right after this, and we'll end this video. All right, this is the final version of Lavender Manor. We are now complete, and we'll spin it around and let you see all the details and everything that came with the manor. And then we'll end this video and we'll move on to something else. But I must say, I do like how detail oriented it is. I like everything that came with it. It was a very nice build. I really enjoyed it. I love the way it looks. It'll go well with the Grape Chateau, being that they match very well. And there's not much more to say about it. Oh, it does come with a light, just like the Grape Chateau. It actually does. And see if we can turn this light on for you, if I can find it back here. And I'll show you what it looks like. So this is what it is with the light on. Maybe if I turn off all these other lights, you can probably see it a little better. This is what it looks like. So we'll give it a spin around. This is what we have. Lavender Manor. It's a good looking product. Another product by in soon. There's a theme I'm going for, which would be going into our city, which would be like a little wine country, using Lavender Manor, using the Grape Chateau. I have a couple of other buildings that I need to build that'll go with it. And we give you another close-up view of it with the lights on so you can see what it actually looks like. And like I said, it was a fun build, very fun build. I really enjoyed it. I'm glad I have it. Can't wait to get started on our city and place it, along with some other buildings, but gotta wait for my oldest son to move out, hopefully within the next month. And then we'll fix up the room the way we want it, and we'll get the city started. So as of right now, I'm just building buildings and showing them to you. But thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe to the channel. Help us grow it. Let me know what I can do better, or what I'm doing wrong, or what it is you don't like and what you do like. And I'll make sure I can see if I can make those changes to keep you guys interested. Once again, thank you for tuning in to the channel. Have a good day.